I get home, I turn on the light, I pop a Mountain Dew and take a seat for the night. Hit the green light, it's about to go down. Put the beaches on my ear so I can hear it surround sound.
Luda, 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 clips, clips, luda, 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 clips, clips, luda, 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 clips.
What's up, guys? My name is LUDACLIPS, and I'm going to be bringing you lots of hardcore videos. Play a lot of hardcore free-for-all and a lot of hardcore search and destroy primarily. So I'm not a big core fan, don't like how many bullets it takes to kill people in core and Black Ops. And yeah, so let's get to it. Might not talk too much about the gameplay, as I'll talk about some tips that I have for free-for-all here in hardcore mode. A lot of people complain that there are a lot of campers in hardcore free-for-all, and that's probably true. There's a lot of campers, but I get lots of wins. I am ranked in the top 1,000, and I don't camp at all whatsoever. I'm constantly moving, running around the map, and you just gotta learn how to avoid campers and take advantage of them. I get 2 quick kills here right off the bat. Saw this guy up in the window. Spawn real close to somebody. In free-for-all, usually you're gonna spawn close to somebody, so keep your head on a swivel as soon as you spawn. It's good to know the spawn points too. I think each map has like 8 or something like that. But this is a newer map. I'm not too familiar with the spawn points in this one. But I think I'm running kill streaks of 3, 4, and 5. Just because I think I was playing search before this, and usually run low kill streaks for search. Didn't get them switched up. But if you're not wearing ninja in a free-for-all match, especially in hardcore, you're just asking to get shot and camped on and killed. But the only time I'll ever lay down like I just did there is if I hear somebody or see somebody and take a good position to wait for them to make a move to come around the corner. So I can just get them, pop them. So real quick, I got 4 kills here. I'm constantly moving, and it might be a simple thing for people that have been playing for a long time, but when you turn corners in Call of Duty, you should use a technique called pieing the corner, which means you're going to turn as you and point with your gun, you know, to where people are going to be as you turn corners. Helps you be in a better position to shoot, aim down sight, get somebody, get the jump on somebody. Sound horde that guy. I heard him coming around like a rhinoceros. So got him real quick. My lethal grenade I'm using is it's the Tomahawk, not a really grenade. I use concussion grenades because the animation is faster. It takes forever to throw a flash grenade and a Nova gas and a smoke grenade, and it's relatively quick. You can throw a concussion grenade and have your hand back on the gun ready to shoot. So that's why I like that. Also, I want to talk about camping a little bit, because a lot of people say, yeah, it's a real tactic, but I beg to disagree. I mean, sure, it might be a real tactic if you want to, get technical, but at the same time, if you play the game like I do to get better at the game, camping isn't going to help you do that. I'll be real blunt. I just started playing video games again back when Modern Warfare 2 came out. So when that game came out, I played the crap out of that game, and I was terrible, quite frankly. I was absolutely horrible. I was a noob. But I played free-for-all, and I played headquarters and team-based games and team deathmatch, but I moved around. What moving around does, if you're constantly moving around and looking for people, it's going to improve your reaction time, and it's going to improve your skills at aiming down sight and just aiming, period. Because you're camping in the corner, it doesn't take much skill to sit and aim and hold the left trigger and look at a doorway. But if you're constantly moving around and finding people and trying to get the jump on people, you're eventually going to get better at it, even though when you first try it, you might get, owned pretty hard. So yeah, camping doesn't improve your skills, and 99% of the time when I play free-for-all like this, I'm running around the entire time, and I know who's camping, because when you die, you can, hit the right button and see where everybody's sitting at. And so I missed the 360 Tomahawk right there. So I can see who's camping. I know who you are. I'll come find you and kill you. And, it's not an advantage to sit in the corner. If somebody dies and they look at me, they're going to see me running around. They might have an idea, a general idea of what part of the map I'm in. But if I'm constantly moving, they're not going to get the jump on me. So, anyways, I don't even like napalm strikes or counter spy planes, especially since I'm using Ghost, but like I said, I had those perks already set, so I just keep getting them. Another thing to do is I push select a lot just to see, what the score is. So every time I die, you'll see me pop up the select screen to see what the score is at, how far away I am from winning, or who's in front of me, or whatever it is. But you see me here, I'm switching. As I'm dead, I'm switching to see where everybody's camping at, making a mental note so I can see. Sometimes I'll push start after I spawn just to make sure. Or you can actually push start when you're looking at people, and you can see exactly, their coordinates using the grid. But I took some hit markers there. It was pretty funny. Had 2 different people shooting at me. Decided to look at the door for a little bit. Heard somebody coming around the corner. I mean, sound is very important. If you don't have a good headset, it's going to be hard for you to have an advantage on most players who now, with $50 you can get a nice Turtle Beaches. That's what I use. I use the X11s, and they're $50, $60 at Walmart or whatever, and they do me just fine. Never tried Astros or any of the more expensive ones, so maybe I'm missing out, but I do plenty fine with what I have. That's the only downside with using Ghost in a free-for-all match, especially in hardcores. You get raped by claymores every time. But yeah, this game is pretty straightforward here, this one. Some tips I use too is I got lucky on that guy. Sprayed the crap out of him. He scared me to death. But a lot of tips I use, like I just move around a lot. You improve your reaction skills. Play search and destroy. I mean, sometimes it's frustrating because you can't respawn and people don't like to sit and watch other people play. But that's the beauty of it. Is if you play search and destroy, you're gonna improve your skills because you're watching other people, and hopefully you get put in a lobby where people are better than you, or you can, or they have a different style than you. Can learn from them, trying to emulate them, copy their style. That's what I did. I played Search and Destroy all day, Modern Warfare 2, and just saw how people were playing, what routes they were running, how they were taking corners or coming into rooms. Watching my teammates was, the #1 factor at getting what helped me to get better at Call of Duty, period. And so I recommend you do that. Play a lot of Search and Destroy. Watch other people play, take note of what they're doing. And I mean, I guess you can play the game to dick around and have fun or whatever. A lot of people do, but I'm kind of the person that if I'm doing something, I want to be good at it, so I'm always looking for ways to get better. Okay, here's another pro tip for you. Shooting at a distance like that, where I just clipped that guy up in the second story, if you're using a fully automatic gun like the Galil or FAMAS or whatever it may be, shoot in short bursts. You're a lot more accurate if you're feathering the trigger. That's what it's called. So when you're shooting a long distance, feather the trigger, shoot in bursts. You're more accurate. Short distances, I hip fire a lot because in Black Ops it's ridiculous. One of my gripes of many that I have with Black Ops is that the game seems to benefit those who hip fire. It doesn't, give the advantage to the people who actually can aim down sight and be accurate aiming down sight. So in Black Ops, I hip fire the crap out of people. Every chance I get, I'm hip firing because it does give you that advantage. Another tip related to the hip fire is if somebody's on the move like that, if you're shooting at someone who's moving right to left, here I'm just trying to hot dog it, doing 360s for the final kill here, preparing myself. But if somebody's moving right to left on you, and here's the final kill. I hear him coming. I'm gonna go ahead and jump. Pretty bad 360, but I get the final kill cam. Back to my point though, final one for this clip I got here. If somebody's moving right to left on you, aim down sight at them, but as they move left, just let go and hip fire a little bit because your gun naturally is going to hang to the left. And so it just gives you more of an advantage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, and maybe I'll elaborate on it more, maybe not. But my first video, I hope you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more. I do hardcore stuff, so hit me up with questions. I'll give them an answer. My name's LUDACLIPS. Peace out.